CBS analyst reaffirms Caitlin Clark reality while clarifying controversial Paige Bueckers' stance. It's no secret that Caitlin Clark's impact on the WNBA has been significant ever since her arrival. From numerous broken records and never-before-seen heights of the league in her rookie year, it was only natural to expect more of the same in her sophomore year. However, this season has not been a happy story for her or the Indiana Fever. Having played just 13 games this season, logic would dictate that her popularity would wane. However, as CBS analyst Robin Lundberg pointed out, it has still continued to trend upwards. Sure, there's been a slight downturn in viewership for some games this year, but it comes after a record-setting 2024 season that saw a 48% increase in attendance. This year, viewership has still trended upwards with a 21% increase across the league and a 7% increase for Fever games, proving that even with her injury, Caitlin Clark's name has continued to be the main driver of interest. In his latest podcast, Robin Lundberg reaffirmed the Caitlin Clark reality in the WNBA while also making a comparison between her and Paige Bueckers. Speaking on his YouTube channel, he said, "When Caitlin Clark go down, you know what it means for the Fever, of course, but you also know what it means for the league, and I brought this up in the mainstream. The amount of people who are crying about Caitlin Clark getting all the mainstream attention and coverage, I don't hear from them. And when I do hear from anybody in the mainstream, it's still attaching Caitlin Clark's name to the conversation. Why isn't Paige Bueckers as popular as Caitlin Clark? How many times can we hear that song? It ain't that good." And that's no diss to Paige or shade to Paige or anybody else. None of this ever said with that intent. Long before Paige Bueckers was drafted, she was compared with Caitlin Clark. These comparisons made sense as well. With both players playing the same positions, having a deep shooting range, and an array of dribbling moves, comparisons were natural. But this year, even with Caitlin Clark's injury, they are still being compared. On the basis of sheer numbers, it may seem that Paige Bueckers has an edge owing to her breaking numerous CC records. However, when it comes to the impact on the league, there is no match for Caitlin Clark. Even when Caitlin Clark is out of action, she is still the talk of the league. In her rookie year, almost all road games involving her had to be moved to a bigger venue because of the demand. That trend has continued this year. Even if she's in street clothes, fans are clamoring to catch a glimpse of her or get an autograph. Such is her impact that it doesn't matter if she is playing or not, as long as Caitlin Clark's name is attached, people will form long queues to see her. And now, if the latest rumors turn out to be true, she could set another league on fire. Will Caitlin Clark play in Unrivaled? 57 days. That's how long it has been since Caitlin Clark last played professional basketball. After suffering a groin injury against the Connecticut Sun on July 15th, there were hopes that Caitlin Clark would be back. If not in the regular season, then for sure she will be ready to suit up in the playoffs. However, one Instagram post by CC changed the whole trajectory of the Indiana Fever season. However, with all that in the back of the mind now, the main focus is to ensure Caitlin comes back in as well as a condition as possible. While the main priority will obviously be on getting as much rest as possible, not playing this long can lead to some rustiness. Sure, you can have as much practice as you want, but there is no substitute for competitive play. To find a solution to this problem, fans have come up with a solution. What's that solution? The Unrivaled. With the 3x3 Women's Basketball League set for its second season, rumors have started coming in about Caitlin Clark's possible entry into the league. Although, till now, Caitlin Clark has mentioned that her priority is rest and recovery. Playing in Unrivaled can give her an edge heading into the 2026 preseason. League's president Alex Bazell also spoke on Caitlin Clark's potential participation. He said that while the league always wants top players from the WNBA, they will not pressure anyone. As things stand, the decision is entirely in Caitlin Clark's hands. We all know that as soon as she gets in rhythm, she'll be back to dominating the league. However, if she chooses to get rid of some of the rust in Unrivaled, we know that the league and the fans will be all for it.